You have to make the change. Do it before they do. You're feeling orphaned. I know you feel alone. I know you feel abandoned. But trust me, you're not. They're all there with you. They make my hair stand up on end when I talk to you. So I know that they're all there with you. You may fear for your children. You may fear for yourself. And I hope that they're not right about the other thing that they're saying. But never get to that such a low point where you think that your kids would be better off without you. Because I'm telling you now, that's not the case. So you stop fighting. Yeah, it's all about you expressing yourself properly. You have to speak up, stand up and be counted. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. This means that your feelings are just as important as anybody else's. I don't care who it is, the kids, the partner, whoever it is. Your happiness will make the kids happy, regardless of what's going on. There is obstacles to overcome is a chemistry. There's either lack of chemistry or too much chemistry that's drawing you towards someone who is toxic for you. The higher power needs you to be happy in yourself. Until you're happy in yourself, you can't attract the right kind of love. You need to heal yourself. Yeah. The root of the problems is, I don't know if you're married, but you feel commitment to something. You feel there's a right way of doing things. You've been told all your life that there's a certain way of doing things, and now you're trying to stick to it, or someone else is married. I don't know what it is, but the root of the problems is the way you've been indoctrinated over the years into believing certain things that aren't true. Yeah, release your ex. Somebody hasn't released their ex. Even if you think you have, you take the baggage of the past into the future. Give your relationship a chance. Now, this one annoys me because if you've already done all the work you can, then there's only one thing left to do, and that's walk away. Finances, I know, are a problem. Definitely. And it makes everybody go mental. Finances are not important. And you've got this female here, whether it's you or someone else, a Leo female, who is hell-bent on money. That's all she's after is money. So you have to laugh in the face of adversity. I don't care how bad it gets, you have to laugh. You have to keep that eye contact. Don't you dare lose eye contact with people, and you stay strong and you be happy. Soulmate energy. Spirit bringing your soulmate to you. You have to forgive yourself and others. You don't have to forget, but you have to forgive, because it's poisoning you from the inside. And if you don't forgive yourself for anything that you feel you've done wrong, Spirit have already forgiven you. They're the only ones that we need to answer to. Draw a line in the sand, because you're at a fork in the road. You don't look back. I don't care what you do, but you don't look back. Even if you have to go it all alone, you don't look back, because you're hitting your mark and you're doing it by yourself. So, we're having one of me astrology cards. If I can find them. Where they gone? That's very strange. Bear with me 1 minute. The box is empty. That is very strange. There they are. Help. Spirit, please. We need more clarity in this. Because so far we've got nothing to do with justice. This is nothing to do with justice. This is before the justice. That's you, Mars, Aries. Number 5, changes. You've got to go with the changes. There's nothing you can do about it. They're backing down on this one. Yeah, it's your card, Aries. So, war will not determine who is right. So if you go to war, this isn't going to decide anything. So it doesn't, the word they're using is behoove, and I've never used it, so, but it doesn't benefit you to go to war. But there is something that you have to fight for. You are the bright and burning one. Don't try and bully or manipulate people, and don't let them bully or manipulate you. There may be some sexual aggression, so it's about chemistry. Follow your passion no matter what stands in your way. At the minute, Mars is in retrograde. Aries is in retrograde. Rather than Mars, sorry. So, you haven't got that fight. You don't feel that you can do anymore. But you have to. And you're the one person that can. Push back in terms of defence. But especially when you're facing an aggressive situation. But don't go looking for confrontation. And there may be sex involved here somewhere. And it's not about romance, this is about sex. You haven't got to force things, but you have got to drive things. So once again, you chuck that penny up. You've got the heads and tails. What is it that you want? Don't think about it, because as soon as it starts coming down, you'll be praying, I hope it lands on heads, or I hope it lands on tails. You go with that, you stick to it, you commit to it, even if it goes against any logic, I don't care what it is, you do it. You are being challenged to protect your interests and move ahead quickly. This is a type of passion and drive that is linked to spirit. You can change fate right now if you fight. So, a fire has been lit under a passion, and it is time to achieve what you want from life. At least you are being shown a clear path. And even if you don't like the answers, this is what they want you to do. So you're not going to be able to avoid it. It could be a romantic or sexual in nature, or it could involve other types of relationships. But more importantly, goals that should be pursued at the current time as vigorously as possible. It can also indicate a formidable competitor, yes, has just arrived on the scene. Other issues to do with this card include the law, the military, sports and games. Challenges of all kinds, becoming more physically active and involved, but also fiery tempers and actual fires. The question to ask now is how to take action, which is what you've there. You don't know how to take action. How do you create momentum to achieve your goals and dreams? Have you been challenged to protect your own interests? Yes. Are you being pushed too hard by something or someone? Yes. How do you clear your path to get what you want? Are you willing to do battle? Yes. Has someone or a situation challenged you to a fight? Yes. But you are more than ready for it. You're just feeling tired and don't think you can handle it. I'm telling you, you can. So, one card. Don't go looking for trouble, but if somebody brings it to you, you look them straight in the eye, put your shoulders back, and you go for it. I don't care who you have to get involved. You get every mother and his son involved. Anybody, social services, police, anybody, I don't give a shit. You get everybody and you make them hear you. This is, again, the base of the spine, your sexuality, your root chakra. So, there is a passion, a fire, strong-willed, able to be honest with all those you have dealings with. She encourages and is confident in her abilities to be the centre of attention. Being at the centre does not bother her in the least because she is strong-willed and nothing anyone says is going to affect her in the least. And that's you. This is an air of self-awareness which provides her with advanced skills of survival. This makes her a great person to be around during times of crisis. Don't be afraid of her or judge her for her extrovert behaviour, because everyone needs her confidence to encourage and support them on their journey. Your challenge is to understand such people who play these roles in your life. They are often scapegoated and told they're show-offs, but that could be you. When in fact, they are simply providing a mirror for those of us who are reluctant to walk out into the light for fear of being ridiculed. So you are a leader. It's time for you to stop hiding and find your place on the stage. You want your opinions to be heard, only you're too fearful that you will meet the same fate as those already judged for being too loud, because you've been indoctrinated to thinking what's going to happen. You believe you know what the outcome of this is. I believe spirit know better. When you find the courage to take centre stage, stand up and be counted, be honest, you'll be pleasantly surprised that in fact the stage is warm and welcoming and that others up there will be very glad you've joined them. They're waiting for you, and when you stand up to be counted, your friends and family will gain a whole new respect for you, and you will understand the difference between show-offs and those who have a serious message to share. Once you do this, our next problem will be getting you back off the stage again. You will love the limelight. So don't be afraid to be seen. The trouble is, we get into fight, flight, freeze mode, and we learn to survive. Now you're going to have to fight for what it is you want, but you've also got to know exactly what it is you want. So you chuck up that penny and you decide what it is you want, and then don't let anybody stop you, because you are strong enough to do this. You've been led to believe something that is not true. You and your beliefs are stronger. The River Queen, again, the water sign energy. So it could be me, could be anybody, could be if you have a mum in spirit, but this is your water sign lady. She will not let you drown, no matter what. So the River Queen. Yes, there's turbulent water, she's not going to lie to you, and rapids to cross. They are directly ahead of you, and you have no boat to navigate now. It's just you in the water, going where it takes you. That said, the River Queen is your challenge here. She has no intention of letting you go under. Even when there's a waterfall ahead, there is no reason to fear. So feel that fear and do it anyway. It's natural to you. That's the card you was born with. That's what you're there for. Take the risk. The River Queen will help you over it so you can splash down again into the gentle rivers of the water below, flowing with renewed purpose to the sea. Be fearless now and go with the current of events. This can be the greatest adventure of your life if you stop fearing it. No worries here at all. My only worry is your state of health and mind. You need the positivity. 36 could mean something to you. Yeah, your grimoire, I believe, number 25. So it's all at the end of the month. It is a very important time at the end of this month. I think you should have made a decision before and you didn't make it. And you knew you did. It was in your gut, but you didn't follow it. So, Book of Shadows. We all have a Book of Shadows. Those witches. The Wiccan Book of Shadows is a record of rituals, beliefs, prayers, and magical lore. While there are published books of shadows, each practitioner will have a personal book as well. For Wicca is a tradition that greatly values individualism, rejects any dogma, the religious factors, the way we was brought up, the books that tell us how to live. The Book of Shadows is a tool, not a set of commandments. This is a time to deepen your knowledge through study, including but not limited to reading. Seek out teachers who will encourage you to think for yourself. Put your study into practice through meaningful rites and spell work. And I suggest not black magic, thank you very much, because it comes back to you 10 times. There is knowledge for you to learn. There is law for you to learn. Spirit are very selfish like that. If you're on their path, they're not letting anything get in the way. You will walk the path of wisdom. You have to challenge authority. You have to stand up, be proud, be honest, and be true to yourself. Don't be frightened to challenge authority. They can't have it all their own way. This is going to be a fight, but it's going to be the biggest one you'll ever have to do. So, don't let them trip you up. Don't let them make you lose your temper. You do this right. What did I say? Trust your path. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly what needs to be done. All you have to do is trust yourself and trust spirit. Trust your path. You ready? This is the most important one. Number 54. Massively important. So listen to this, if nothing else. Right? I don't know if you can see it there. You can see it there. That's better. Okay. The universe is conspiring. Well, we knew that already, didn't we? Keep facing your true north. Your job is not to pave this path, but to simply keep facing your true north. Take one step after another, and if you do this, you can't go wrong. The universe is conspiring. Don't waver and don't doubt yourself. Use your heart as a compass and put one foot in front of the other. If you follow that invisible trail of light that lights you up, so what makes you happy, what makes you fulfilled, nothing to do with anybody else, not the kids, not your partner, what is it that makes you happy, you will light up the world without even trying. Most people don't follow their highest call of their souls because they're waiting to see the end destination before they take that first step. You're not most people. You're the fool. That don't mean you're an idiot. That means you can take risks and they will pay off. If you take one baby step each day, within a year you will have taken 365 steps to your dedicated direction. If you want to write a book, write a page every day. If you want to change careers or your life, do one thing every day in dedication to that. And before you know it, in just a year from now, you will turn back and look in awe at how far you have journeyed. Keep moving and open yourself up to a whole new level of support and receiving. Things are not going to work out the way you were planning. But if you have a little faith and keep showing up, they will work out even better than you could possibly imagine. Don't try and micromanage the universe or spirit because they won't let you. Trust your path and let your soul lead the way. If you knew you would be supported, no matter what would you do? And then do it. So if you knew that everybody was going to agree with you, what would you do? And then do it anyway, because that is what you need to do. Do what's best for you, where your happiness lies. They have reiterated it over and over and over again. Feel the fear and do it anyway, because you will hit your mark. So I don't need to tell you what to do. Trust your path, face your true north and follow it. Don't let anybody try and manipulate you or get in your head or make you think things that aren't true. They're showing me putting the bills behind the clock. Don't put bills behind the clock. Ring them up and say, look, I ain't got money. What can I do? Can I pay so much a week or whatever? They can't get blood out of a stone, as my granny would say. So whether it be money or people, you give what you can give, but don't be frightened to look them in the eye and talk about it, because when you avoid something, it's just going to get worse, right? Well, I don't know if this has helped you. I can't remember the dates of the people that we was talking about before, but I'm telling you, I have no doubt in my mind that you may be torn because what you think you should do is totally the opposite to what you want to do. But I'm telling you, you do what you want to do and you're right, because spirit are behind you. And that's why they stood there with their arms crossed and not telling you anything, because they're saying, you know exactly what to do. Do it. It's your life. Live it.